ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MaxSpeedTV Slide Jones Cup Series. Tonight, round 3 of the chase. We're going to be pulling some road course action here tonight at Charlotte Roval. They're going to be pulling 45 laps here this evening. Glad to have everybody out there, of course. Myself, Joshua Medlock, on the mic for you all here. Trying to get back into the swing of things. I know we've been off here and there, but it's about to pick back up on my end for sure here in about a week or two. So glad to see Brendan, glad to see you out there already, bud. We're gonna go ahead and dive right into it here this evening, starting with the pre-race analytics here. An air temp of 79, the track temp out there a little warm, 113 degrees. A little thick out there here at the Roval. We're gonna be pulling 45 laps, like I said. It's right around 114 miles roughly. That's going off of 50 laps. Now they get a total of 3 sets of tires. So they get the one that they start with, the set they start with, and 2 in the pits. Fuel window is going to be somewhere between 15 and 18 laps. You might be able to get 20 laps out, but I doubt it. This is just a rough estimate, like I said. Pit road speed. There are no cautions at a road course, so the only really you're going to have to worry about is the pit road speed of 40 miles an hour, and it is a grueling 40 miles an hour, especially here at a road course. So we're going to have to watch for maybe some strategy for pit stops, and we know road courses, they get spread out. So early on in the run, you will see some battling. Later on in the run, they're going to get spread out anywhere between probably 2 and, well, I've seen it as high as 20 plus seconds at a road course. So, and I've seen all but maybe 2 on the lead lap. But we'll see what happens here tonight. We got a pretty good turnout here. Looks like about 15, 16 drivers out here this season. But let's get down here to the point standings. Coming in to round number 3, of course, Dylan Parker up in the top spot with 1,079. Noah Mari in second, 1,078. He's only 1 point behind Dylan. Dane Cruz in third, 1,077, 1 behind Noah. Jody Banfield in fourth, 1,074. He is 3 back behind Dane. Benjamin Lacey in fifth, 1,069, 5 back. William Martin in sixth, 1,067, 2 back. Corey Cook in 7th, 1,066, 1 back. Anthony D. Marshall, 1,059, 7 back. Robert Lukens in 9th, 1,055, 4 back. And Matthew S. Hughes is going to round out the top 10 with 1,054, 1 point behind Robert. Jacob Locklear, 1,028, 26 back behind Matthew. And Tyler Bowers is going to round out the 12th chase driver at an even 1,028 points behind Jacob Locklear. And I don't see Tyler Bowers in here. I do see a couple of new guys in here racing. Looks like we've got a driver by the name of Kyle Storm. Bo, I just call him Bobo until I find out how to pronounce his last name. But he will be in the number 9. DJ Stagner, that's a new name. So we've a couple of new drivers out here. Bring up that driver ball. We're going to get to the national anthem here in just a second. But there is DJ Stagner. There's Bo. Kyle Storm sitting on pit road. And that's about all the new ones that I see. Glad to see all these new drivers coming out here, even though we're winding down the season. I'm glad to see them out here. Going to turn some right and left turns here this evening. Alrighty, folks, we're going to go ahead and step away and see the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. A qualifying will be underway when we come back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying is underway here at the Charlotte Roval. No time as of yet. I mean, this track is over, I believe, 2 miles long. And, of course, the constant slowing down and getting it going into the turns. It takes a little bit to get around the track, but we do have Dane Cruz out here in the number 40. It looks like a lot of drivers are going to be putting in a time. Now, it does say 30 minutes on qualifying. I know they get 2 laps. I don't know if that is a hiccup by William Martin or what. But yeah, it does say 30 minutes of qualifying here. We'll see exactly if they run out the whole 30 or if, as the drivers put in their laps once they are done, if the session is skipped to the next session, which would be the race. We'll see what William does, but times are starting to come in, or drivers are starting to take their actual first lap, I should say. Corey Cook's out here, Dylan Parker. Looks like Bo is sitting on pit road, as well as Anthony Marshall, Benjamin Lacey out here on the track, DJ Stagner, Arthur Beck, Jody Van. Looks like Kyle Storm having a moment there, and through that, what do you call it? And my mind just went blank there. Very sharp last turn, and my mind is not here right now. Can't even think of it. Anyway, Kyle there going to go ahead and tow it to pit road. He's going to try it again, I'm assuming. We'll see what happens. Right now, no times yet. No times. I am recording. See exactly what happens. Looks like Caden Atkins. He's going to go ahead and pull it back out. Try it again. First time just came in. Dane Cruz in that 40. There goes Dylan Parker into second with his first lap. Jody Bainfield going to take over the top spot in the 98. Like Benjamin Lacey in third. Right now, Banfield has it. Noah Maury out here. Looks like going to be back onto the oval portion of Charlotte. Now, that's the only time his four drivers. Still waiting on Caden, Robert, Noah, Corey, Bo. Bo still sitting on pit road. Anthony, BJ, Arthur. Waiting on these times to come in. But how's everybody doing out there? It looks like we've got about 2 watching. Yes, I know there's some issues, but I am recording it. We'll re-upload it later. Like Dylan Parker, he is going to be officially done. Looks like Caden is not going to be putting in a lap as of right now. Lacey looks like Dane might be done. Dane's done. Benjamin Lacey should be getting pretty close. He is sitting in third right now in the 7. Robert Lucan's going to go into 6th with his time. Noah Maury right now still waiting on his first lap to be completed. Noah getting a little loose. Noah with a 124.986. He is going to go into second. Looks like Bo not. Oh, Bo is blinking. Looks like a couple of other drivers. There's Arthur J. Beck. Not exactly for sure what Arthur and Bo and Anthony's doing. I don't know if they are going to come out and put in a lap or they're going to start in the back. The only driver we have out on track right now is that number 8 of Noah Maury. Jody Banfield with a 122.528. He is the only driver right now to be in the 120s. Everybody else 120 or 122. Everybody else is 124 or 125. That's a minute 22 seconds. It looks like Noah is going to be coming down pit road here. So Noah is going to be done. I'm going to give it a few minutes and see if they are going to use up the full 22 minutes. So give me just a second, and I will get that figured out. All right, so the session will be advanced here in about 3 minutes. So let's go ahead and pull Banfield up here real quick and have a chit chat with him. Jody, got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, Jody. Well, it's Joshua Medlock up here at the broadcast booth, bud. It looks like you're going to grab the pole with a 122, a very quick lap. Do you like the Roval?
Yeah, I grew up racing go-karts on road courses, so it's my liking.
So you got a pretty good understanding of this track then?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're starting up front, and that's not a bad place to be at a road course. You know that. It stays green. There are no cautions, so you can get a big lead. It's just keeping the lead. How slick is it out there?
Just under braking, it's a little wheel hop. You got control on the chicane and the front straightaway chicane.
All right. Yeah, you don't want to hit those alligators for sure. All right, Jody. Well, good luck out there, and congratulations on grabbing the pole out here, man.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, that is Jody Banfield, going to be our pole sitter here. They should be advancing it to the session here in just a second. Probably, I would say here in about five seconds or so. And down here to the 20-minute mark. All right, just still waiting on William. Looks like 7 drivers is all that's qualified. Everybody else is going to start without a qualifying time. Aiden Atkins, Corey Cook, Wayne Smith, William Martin, Bo, Anthony Marshall, Arthur J. Beck, and Kyle Storm all did not qualify. A couple of them did come out, Aiden Atkins and Corey Cook, but their time was not scored. They probably either tagged the wall, spun, or something. All right, still waiting on William to advance the session. And there it is. All right, let's get them down here on the starting grid here tonight. MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Jody Banfield grabbing the pole with a 122.528. Congratulations to Jody. No Maury's going to sneak in there on the outside. He's going to be starting in second. Dane Cruz in third. Benjamin Lacey in fourth. DJ Stagner fifth. Dylan Parker in sixth. Robert Luke in seventh. Caden Atkins going to be starting in eighth. Kyle Storm ninth. Corey Cook in 10th. Anthony Marshall in 11th. Arthur J. Beck in 12th. Bo, I'm going to call him, I think it's Bo Betcher, is the way it's pronounced, but for tonight, we're going to call him Bobo. He'll be starting 13th. William Martin in 14th, and rounding out the 15 drivers is going to be Wayne Smith there in that 15th spot. All right, we are rolling off here tonight. It looks like we are going to be starting on the on the front stretch here. Coming across the stripe. They're going to get one pace lap. And then, of course, we will be underway. They're going to go around this track fully. But let's go ahead and ride along here as we are under the pace. And we're going to go ahead and ride along with Jody Banfield. Kind of give everybody an idea of what the Roval is like. Now, the Roval is Charlotte Motor Speedway, the 1.5-mile tri-oval, and then, of course, the road course in the center. They use both. That is why it's called a Roval. They use both sides of it, the road side and the oval side. I think this year, was it this year or last year in NASCAR? I believe it was the first time they raced at the Roval, if I'm not mistaken. I don't watch real NASCAR much, but I do believe that was the case. But this is the inner part of Charlotte, where they're at now. And as you can tell, some of these turns are really, really sharp, and they're going to be reaching some high speeds as well. And we're going to be coming back out onto the oval portion of Charlotte. I believe this is in between turns 3 and 4. No, 1 and 2, I do believe. Yeah, in between 1 and 2. Of course, now on the back stretch of Charlotte. Okay, I just got a poke here from the admins, or from the admin, I should say, the owner. If there is more than a 3-car pileup, there will be a caution thrown. So they admins do have the ability to throw a caution if need be. So nice to see William sending me that message there. Let's go ahead and get back to the bigger picture here. We are edging ever so closer to the start of this race. Round number 3 of the chase for the Slide Jobs Cup Series. Now pace car is off and away. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. Racing tonight at the Roval. And down into turn 1. Already starting to get a little single file action going on. Everybody trying to make it through turn 1 at least. Those tires don't have any heat built up in them. Gonna take a lap or 2 to get some heat. Oh, we got a 3 in the 36th round. Gonna be Dylan Parker in the 36th of Robert Lucan. Let's go ahead and get a MaxSpeedTV replay on this. Probably what we're gonna be doing here tonight. Looking at replays here this evening. Let's take a look and see what happened to Robert Lucan and Dylan Parker. Dylan going to be on the outside. Robert here on the inside. They're, of course, going to be diving down into turn 1. Okay, well, Robert's right there. Oh, so it might have started right up ahead with Dylan Parker in that 3. Let's get up here to Dylan, see what happened to Dylan. Oh, yeah, he got on the grass, just turned it sideways. And then right there, the 36 plows right into him. As the 5, or as the 3 comes back up onto the track a little bit. Nowhere to go for the 36. We're 3 wide back here. Oh, Dylan Parker, Robert Lukens, and I believe that might have been Kyle Storm in the mix there. A little bit of 3 wide action going on. As we get back up here to Jody, he's already got a good lead over Noah Mari, holding there in second. Dane Cruz very, very close to that number 8. At number 2, we still got a long way to go, but it'll go by pretty quick. Arthur J. Beck already moving from 12th to 7th. Corey Cook from 10th to 6th. William Martin from 14th to 8th. Just goes to show you how quickly you can, 25 off pace. That's going to be back. Oh, and 72's blinking a little bit. See here, that is going to be, well, it's supposed to be Bo. Got 72 on the car, not on the driver bar. Oh, and he got loose right up into the 25 of Beck. Here comes the 3, the 21. Oh, that was not good. 25 of Beck goes hard into the outside wall. I am sure he is not too happy about that one. Let's see what the 25 of Beck does as he gets up to Bo. William Martin is right there with him in the Atlanta Braves 21. Not really worried about Jody at the moment. We do got a battle for second, though. Dane Cruz, Noah Mari. Noah going to fall back to third as Dane Cruz gets around. Dane, takes it wide. Doing a little bit of a dirt slide there. Aiden Atkins trying to make his way back up to the 8 as the 8 gets a little loose. Looks like Kyle Storm has already taken his car behind the wall. He has had enough. We got 12 drivers out here. That's all we've got. Wayne Smith and DJ Stagner did not start the race. Dylan didn't really have anybody around him. Corey Cook right up ahead of him. Bobo behind him. Arthur Beck coming, trying to get back up to that 72-9 machine. See if he can do it. Right now, everybody pretty much at a space. Comfortable within each other. Might have a battle again brewing between Noah Mari and Caden Atkins. That would be for third. Ooh, Corey. Oh, he almost smacked the wall. Checking on Anthony Marshall back here in the 60 quick lane machine. Started 11th, still running in 11th. William Martin started 14th. Now he is all the way back into 12th. Not sure exactly what happened. Oh, he's got some rear end damage. Right rear end damage. Probably affecting him some. Not a whole lot goes on road courses, folks. Not a whole lot. All right, well, what we can do, though, as they are green, here on lap 4, of course, we're going to be coming to lap 5. Well, lap 5 right now, as it updates there, that Kroger Tide, I believe that's Kroger. Yep, Kroger Tide machine of Jody Banfield, pretty much just going to dominate it, starting out early here. Right now, it's just smooth sailing for the 98. But we do still have some green flag pit stops we're going to have to do. We'll see exactly how Jody can play that out, how far he can stay ahead. Go ahead and ride along here. How about we ride along with the Lacey here? How about we go ahead and cockpit it here with Benjamin Lacey? To give you guys another idea at full speed on what these drivers have to go through. Gotta be very, very careful through there and up here. that real sharp right-hander. You see the blue alligators, that's what I like to call them, blue and red alligators there. You hit those the wrong way, and it's definitely it'll spin you. And, whoa, Benjamin Lacey almost lost it going into one. As you can tell, he is just wheeling and dealing on that steering wheel. If we had a webcam view of one of the drivers here tonight, which we don't, but if we did, and we could see them with their wheel set, you'd actually be seeing the same thing. But it's a lot different feeling it than it is watching it. But that is a run around the Roval. Probably cockpit with another one later on. All right. Should be hitting, there we go, lap number 7. That's Jody crosses the line. 6.8 second lead, so now it's 7 seconds. You can bring up the gap to leader here, and everybody can see it. Banfield to Cruz, Banfield up front, Cruz in second. Get up here to Noah Mari in third. He's about 8 seconds behind the leader. He's only about 2.5 seconds, though, behind Dane Cruz. Whole lot going on at the time. Oh, Dylan Parker. I don't know if he hit the wall or he just got real too close to it or what. Like he was getting a little loose there. Well, he is getting close to the wall, though. Oh, Anthony Marshall having some issues. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Anthony here. MaxSpeedTV replay, watching to see what happened to Anthony Marshall. Oh, product of turn number 1. Didn't get it didn't break in time. Went right straight into the Tom Safer barrier there. Looks like he's okay. Well, let's check the damage on the car. Doesn't look like there's too much front end damage on there. We'll get a closer look here and see. You can see probably a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad. Already a pit stop here, it looks like. Like Arthur J. Beck and that Liberty 25 coming down pit road. And yes, they do get a reset. As you've seen it, Arthur Beck used that reset. Got him a brand new car. They only get one, but he got him a brand new car. He's going to be able to get right back out if he decides to. All right, we'll check on him here in just a minute. Right now, he's still sitting on pit road. 8.5 seconds. Jody Banfield ahead of Dane Cruz. Noah Mari started second, back to third. Hey, Nat King started 8th, grabbing a top 5 right now in 4th. Corey Cook started 10th. He is up 5 spots. Does got company, though, with Benjamin Lacey. Started 4th. He is currently running in 6th. Dylan Parker started 6th, back into 7th. Robert Lucan, 7th to 8th. William Martin, 14th. He is now back up to 9th. We've seen him as far back as, of course, 14th, 12th. There's only 12 drivers on the racetrack. 11 of them on the lead lap. Last driver on the lead lap is going to be Anthony Marshall. He's got the 98 of Banfield closing right behind him, too. Just not a whole lot. Oh, no. Oh, Anthony Marshall. It did go a lap down. Somebody, I believe that was Beck, having some issues there again in that 25. Oh, and he, nice save by Arthur Beck. It went sideways there, drifting it. A Liberty University machine. That's a sharp looking paint. He is back to where he started in 12th. He will be guaranteed a 12th spot here tonight. Looks like the 72, which would be the 9 of Bobo, as I call him. Does not have a front end. Running a Gen 6 modified out here. He does have the 24 back behind him. Oh, and he locked 72, locked him up. Arthur Beck was right there. 72 going to cut the course. And here it goes. Oh, we got some tempers going on out here tonight. And something happened out there. I don't know if Beck had too many incidents or what, but he just blinked out. He is gone. And Bobo still sitting on the track. I do not know if they have an incident limit here, especially at a road course. I forgot to check that. Get up here where a battle is going on, but it ain't going to be much of one as the 2 of K19 is going to get around Noah Mari. Caden going to go into 3rd from 8th to 3rd in 12 laps. Now, they'll be coming up on pit stops here roughly, to say anywhere between 3 and 4 laps. 15 to 18 laps roughly is what I figured they would be getting. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, when they start coming down pit road, we will know. Jody Banfield, though, 17 seconds ahead of Dane Cruz. Jody, right now, he is just on rails not even looking back, just running his race, taking each turn as smooth as he possibly can. And now he goes down into turn 1. I don't know how these guys are doing this, man. I have practiced on Charlotte Roval. I don't believe I've ever raced on the Roval. Your hand-eye and feet coordination on a road course is not up to par, man. I give props to those who can race on a road course, though. I really do. All right, Bo on pit road. Bo not going to use his reset, but he doesn't look like it. He is on pit road. All right. Well, we're just waiting to see when some of these other drivers are going to come in. William Martin, the last driver on the lead lap, back here in 9th. Oh, Caden King's having some issues. Dylan Parker didn't want to get into the 2, so locked it down, went over the rumble strips. Let's go back and take a look at the issue with Caden here. As you can see, he's already loosey-goosey. Now, 10 drivers left. Oh, taking it behind the wall. Oh, it just looks like he locked them down. And he just goes sideways. As you see Caden coming back up on track, Dylan was coming down. Did not want to get into him. Good track awareness, knowing who's around you, where the wreck is. William Martin crossing the stripe there. Jody Banfield be crossing it here pretty quickly. There he goes. William Martin is, like I said, the last driver on the lead lap. Oh, we got another spin, and Williams going to smack the wall. That was Rob Lukens, the 36. Robert's going to have some more damage on that car. William Martin, Robert Lukens looking to go. Well, they're wanting to stay on the lead lap, but Jody Banfield and that 98 is right there, and he is coming pretty quickly up to the 36 of Robert Lukens. Banfield going to be coming around to take a lap number 16 here. Doesn't look like anybody has decided to come down pit road yet. When it comes to road courses, everybody, it gets so spread out. Usually not a whole lot of action But I know there was real racing today. I believe it was at Martinsville, the Xfinity Series, I do believe, as we see Jody Banfield going to get around Robert Lukens to put him a lap down there. Xfinity race finished it off today after the rain Friday, I believe it was. Kind of put a damper on that race. You'd see reports that they were trying to get it in, but they had a noise ordinance, so if they couldn't get it done by 1, they'd have to postpone it, and, well, it did get postponed to today. I don't know exactly who won, so if anybody can enlighten me, that would be great. All right, taking lap 17 of 45. Well, everyone out here is guaranteed a top 10. 10 drivers left. That's all we got. Body coming down pit road. 7 drivers left on the lead lap. Last one on the lead lap. Benjamin Lacey in the FedEx 7. Like small business grant contest machine. Driving a Toyota. Dylan Parker back up to where he started in 6th. Hayden Atkins up 3 spots from where he started. Cracking the top 5 in 5th. Huge gap between 1st and 2nd, 2nd and 3rd, and starting to get a little bit more separation between 3rd and 4th with Noah Maury. Started 2nd on the outside, currently running in 4th. He is 4.5 seconds behind Corey Cook. That doesn't look like much, but 4.5 seconds at a road course is a lot to make up. Unless the driver ahead of you has some issues, then you can make it up pretty quickly. Well, watching Caden Atkins here, you got the 2 of Dylan. Yeah, you got the 2 of Caden right here. Coming up on Noah, so he has kind of closed the gap there a little bit. About 0.3 of a second, putting a little bit of pressure on that number 8. That number 2 can get to the inside. Number 2, get a little loose. He can get to the inside of the 8. He might be able to make that pass back onto the oval side of Charlotte. Don't know if he's going to be able to do it, though. We're back up to almost a second here. Speaking of the 3, there is Dylan Parker in the mix here as well. Dylan trying to get around the 2. And he did. He sure did. Dylan up to 5th. Ooh. Oh, locking it down. Gonna put some more pressure on Noah as Dylan gonna look to the inside. He is gonna be able to get around that number 8. Dylan up to 4th, picking them off one by one. We got a good battle here between Dylan, Noah, and Caden. This is 4th, 5th, and 6th, respectively. Very good battle between these drivers. Dylan now getting a little bit of a gap between him and Noah at about 7/10 of a second. About 7/10 back is Caden, getting a little bit separated now. Go through the first chicane on the backstretch. Be eyeing that second really hard right hand chicane here pretty quickly as Dylan enters this very hard right chicane. They make it look so easy out there. I don't know how they do it. Man. I think that battle has kind of calmed down. Let's see what's going on throughout the rest of the field here of the 10 cars we've got. Robert Lucan crossing the stripe. Now we got 7 on the lead lap. Benjamin Lacey is the last driver on the lead lap. Robert Lucan's the first driver a lap down, and unfortunately, with a road course, you do not get any cautions per se. And so getting that lap back is going to be very, very difficult for Robert, William, and, of course, Anthony Marshall, 2 laps down. Hey, guaranteed a top 10 for that man right there, Anthony Marshall. Now, for everybody just tuning in, I'll go ahead and take a look here at the point standings again, coming into tonight, the way they set. Definitely going to be a good night. Well, for Jody Banfield, coming into tonight, 4th in the point standing. He can hold on with a 31-second lead, almost a minute lead. Right now, Jody just putting on a clinic out here at Charlotte at the Roval. Anyway, this will be a good points night for that number 98, Dylan Parker, coming into tonight, leading the point standings. We've got Dylan up top. Now, Noah Mari is sitting right now in 5th on track. Noah coming into tonight in 2nd. Dane Cruz coming into tonight 3rd in the point standings. He is 2nd right now. And, of course, Jody Banfield coming into tonight 4th. He is dominating the race. And rounding out the top 5 here in the point standings, Benjamin Lacey in 5th. Benjamin back in 7th. The last driver on the lead lap. Get back up here and see what's up. Looks like we got some people coming down pit road here. Looks like Dylan Parker down pit road. So about 22 laps, I'm thinking. That's what we're going to be able to do. Or Dylan might be trying to play a strategy game here. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see. Jody Banfield did not come down. He is going to stay out. Dane Cruz. Well, they've got about 33 minutes left in the session. Don't know if they're going to be able to get this whole race in. It will be close. Now Corey Cook. Now everything's changing. We'll see here when Jody comes in. Now Dylan Parker is going to be out and away. He has made his pit stop here. as well as the pit stop William Martin made. That was about 2 laps to go, so he is going to be good to go, I believe, until the end. Well, I don't know. It's going to be close. Don't know. Let's see here. We are, I believe, over the halfway. We're going to do some mapping with Medlock here real quick. Whoop. Did not mean to do that. 22 and a half laps. Yeah, we are just right there at that halfway mark. So they will be able to probably make it to the end. Oh, we got more coming down. We got Noah down pit road. He's in his pit stall. Corey Cook's in the pit stall here. Corey gonna be off and away. Ooh, Noah's still sitting on pit. There he goes. He is gonna be off and away. They only get 3 sets of tires. Well, how that works with a reset, I guess it would go ahead and consider using, of course, the reset as well as a set of tires. I guess that's the way that works. And Dylan Parker is going to come screaming around Benjamin Lacey like he's sitting still with those 4 Mr. Feelgoods. Jody's still out here pushing it. 24 lap. We'll see here when he decides to come down pit road. I'm wondering if he's trying to push it to 25. Laps at the completion come to 26. 20. There'll be 20 to go. I know not a whole lot of people watching out there tonight. I understand what's going on. But glad to have everybody out there still that is tuned in. I do appreciate it. Still don't know exactly what's going on, but we are going to be re-uploading it here this evening. And Jody coming down pit road. He's going to take a lap 25. This time by. Coming down to 30 minutes left. Can we do 20 laps? 21 laps in 30 minutes. Takes about a minute, well, for Jody, about a minute 23 to get around. Well, it's going to be close. Really close. About 25, 28 minutes. We got 29 minutes left. Oh, Jody has yet to come down pit road, but we do have some coming down. Dane Cruz down pit road. This will be his pit stop here. And let's see here. That's about it. What I can see. Oh, Caden's coming down. There it goes. All right, Caden's coming down. Dane gonna be off and away. Now the big question is, when does Benjamin Lacey come down pit road? When does Robert come down pit road? Anthony Marshall, Jody Banfield. Well, speaking of Jody, here he comes down pit road. Got a 1:07 lead over Dane Cruz. Jeez. Of course, that is going to change as Dane makes his way around the track. Now down to about a 1:06. $20 laps to go here tonight at the Roval. Not sure if William Martin blinked or he locked them up or what. Jody Banfield off and away. Things kind of cycle through here. He's got about a 33-second lead over Dane. Comes Lacey. Lacey's coming down pit road. Lacey in his pit stop. This will be his final pit stop. Now, Robert Lukens, however, has been out here 25 laps, and he is coming down pit road. All right. So the last driver yet to pit for the final time, first and final time, is going to be that man right there, Anthony Marshall in the 60. But Jody took the pole here this evening. And he never, ever looked back. I think Jody's probably, and I don't want to jinx him, knock on wood, but I think Jody's got this one already in the book, folks. I don't think anybody's going to be able to catch him. I don't. He's fast. So far from what I've seen from Jody when we are on him, he's hitting his mark every single time. He is. $18 to go. 18 laps to go. $18 to go and 24 minutes left. All right, well, we've got 6 drivers now on the lead lap. We did have 7, now we're down to 6. Noah Murray, the last driver on the lead lap. Minute 13 behind the leader of course, Jody Banfield. There's Jody. There's Noah. Noah's coming out of that first chicane now. Jody Banfield is just now entering that first chicane, so still pretty close together. I don't know if Jody's going to be able to lap the entire field, but he is going to be able to get around several drivers, I'm assuming. Jody Banfield We'll be coming to take 16 to go this time by. 16 to go. 23 minutes left. Anthony D. Marshall will be picking up a top 10 here. William Martin, a top 10. Lucan's a top 10. Lacey, a top. Well, everybody's going to be, that's out here, is going to be top 10. Jody's just got this one. Man. Let's stay here with Jody Banfield. You know, we're going to wait until he comes back around to the stripe. Right along here with Jody. Take a lap around Charlotte Roval with our dominating leader of Banfield. See how he does it. Coming out the last chicane here. Let's go ahead and take a ride here with Mr. Banfield. We're at a little bit of a ride along here with Mr. Banfield. Go ahead and get back up to the bigger screen. Grab the driver bar. Check out Dane Cruz back here in second. And Dylan Parker has made it up to third. I don't know if there's enough laps for Dylan to get up there to Dane. I might be able to get up to Dane, but I don't think he's going to be able to get up to Jody. 14 to go. 19 minutes left. Checking on everybody. Noah looking to go a lap down here as Jody pretty much has caught the back end of him. Hitting that draft or slipstream, however you want to pronounce or whatever terminology you want to use. Slipstream, draft, you can get, especially on the oval side of Charlotte, you can definitely get some draft, but then you're back on the brake pretty quickly. You can see Jody's right there. You might be able to get around that 8 as they come across the stripe. Oh, that was close. And we're going to go down into 1. Like Noah. Oh, Noah locked it down. Smacks the wall. We caught that live here on MaxSpeedTV. Locked it down, smacked the wall, and Jody just drives on around him. The top 5 on the lead lap. It'll be Jody, Dane, Dylan, Corey, and Caden. 13 to go. Be 12 to go the next time by. There's not a whole lot going on out there. A lot of different ratings for road courses. Of course, you have an oval safety rating or class rating. Then you've got a road rating. We got a lot of different ratings out here. We got some B license and C license. We got a couple of rookies. Ain't mentioning no names or anything. I don't want to, call anybody out. Not everybody is good at road courses. Others are. We do have, I'm going to call him out, though. We do have one A license on a roadside out here. That's going to be Caden. Oh, that was close between the 60 and the 2. Caden, though, is an A licensed road driver. He is the only one, but that does not mean anything, as you can tell. Oh, Jody, gonna take 11 to go. We have 11 laps left here, folks. 11 laps to go, and I think, like I said, I think Jody's got it here tonight. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to catch him. Jody's gonna have to make some major mistakes in order for Dane to get him, Dylan to get him. I just don't see Jody doing that. The way he's raced here tonight, I don't see it. I don't see it. All right, well, we're going to be coming to 10 to go here. 10 to go and 14 and a half minutes remain. We might be, big possibility we're going to get this one in the books here tonight. There'll be a couple of minutes left, so, of course, we'll wait until everybody, of course, finishes the race before we get to the interview. Ten to go. And we got 3 likes, 3 watching. Thank you all. Again, we will, like I said, be re-uploading this race here this evening for everybody to go back and, watch its entirety without the hiccups. 41 second lead. Oh, wow. Well, Dylan Parker did catch Dane Cruz. So we could have a potential battle here for second place. We'll set here on Dylan as he comes up to the 40. Boy, he is all over the back bumper of that 40 machine. They come down into the first chicane here onto the backstretch. Pretty hitting his mark. Oh! 40 getting loose. Is Dane Cruz. Dylan right behind him. Trying to go. Coming through this last sharp right-hand chicane. Well, they make it look so easy. 42 seconds. Wow. Like somebody getting out of the way. That might be Anthony. Yes, it was. That was Anthony Marshall. He just decided, I'm getting out of the way. I know these guys are coming. They're on the lead lap. I'm not. Just going to go ahead and get out of the way so I can finish the race. Oh, and he hit that blue alligator there. You can see that wheel hop. That's kind of dangerous on a road course, is that wheel hop. He kept it under control. Let's check on it. Well, looks like Dane got a little bit of a gap, about a half a second behind or ahead of Dylan. Well, as they now come back through the first chicane here. 40. Trying to keep that 3 behind him. Putting in times. Now the best times are about 123s. Right now they're putting in about 126s roughly. Last lap for Jody Banfield was 126, 126. Actually, that's pretty interesting. Dang, around. Did he get bumped by Dylan or did he just lose it? Oh, well, we caught it live, and I was looking at the times here on the other screen. We're going to go back and take a look at what happened to Dane Cruz. Did he get bumped, or did he just snappy loosey-goosey? Let's see, at number 40. Looks like he's okay there. Oh, he just snappy loosey-goosey. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, man. Oh, that's going to put Dane back in third, right where he started. Man, hey, a top 3, still not bad, but boy, I am sure he is kicking himself right. The product of somebody behind you and, having that pressure. Dylan Parker now up to second from 6th. He's been up here once before, but he is 45.5 seconds behind Jody Banfield. And with only 7 laps to go, do not believe he is going to be able to catch up to Jody. Going back here to Corey Cook. Looks like some action going on back here. 61 and the 2 of Caden Kings. Caden is going to make that pass over Corey. It's going to be for 4th. Six laps to go. 8 minutes left in the race. That is going to be really, really close time. We've still got 5 drivers on the lead lap. Corey Cook, the last driver on the lead lap. About a minute 15 behind the leader. Now, there is Jody Banfield there coming across the stripe. Let's see, Corey Cook on one down through 2 and 3 here. So Jody's not too far back. I don't know if he is going to be able to get up to Corey or not, but if he does, that would put Corey a lap down and 4 drivers left on the lead lap. They're going to go 5 to go. 4 to go next time by. All right, this time by 4 laps to go. 4 to go here tonight. "48-second gap. Now 49 as it updates. I don't think Dylan's going to be able to catch him. I think Jody's got this one in the books. And right now, I believe everybody's pretty much set at where they're going to finish as well. I don't think anything's really going to change per se. Jody will be taking 3 to go next time by. Let's kind of run down through the field here real quick. Jody up front. Dylan in second. Dane third. Hayden Atkins fourth. Corey Cook fifth. Last driver on the lead lap. Noah Murray, first driver a lap down. In sixth. Benjamin Lacey, seventh. Robert Lucan in eighth. William Martin, ninth. Anthony Marshall in 10th. Out of the race, Bo. I'll call him Bobo. I think it's Bo Betcher, but we'll call him Bobo. Arthur J. Beck, Kyle Storm. Those 3 are out of the race. Wayne Smith, DJ Stagner did not start. Right now, 3 to go. Next time by, 2 to go. Jody he could very possibly win this race over a minute. 50.5 seconds ahead of Dylan Parker. Wow. Not a whole lot, I say, going on. Well, there's Corey Cook right there. Benjamin not too far back. He's going to be able to fly. He's going to be coming up on, I believe that is William Martin. No, that would be Anthony Marshall. Anthony going to go another lap down as Jody gets around. Jody's going to take 2 to go this time by. 1 more lap. White flag will be in the air for a dominating performance by the number 98 of Jody Banfield. I mean, I have seen some road course races similar to this, you know, where the pole sitter just dominates the race. And but I don't know if I've ever seen the leader win it more than about 35 seconds. He is 51 seconds ahead of Dylan Parker. And he is still driving the wheels off that thing. Time by, white flag in the air. Coming down to a minute and a half in the race. We will hit the white flag this time by. Let's go here, Charlotte Oval. Jody, 52 seconds ahead of Dylan Parker. Caden Atkins is the lap down. 4 drivers. Now 3 drivers as Corey Cook goes a lap down. Dane having a moment. There goes Benjamin Lacey. Can Dane stay on the lead lap? Jody Banfield flying. I believe Dane will be able to stay on the lead lap here. But Jody Banfield, he is just going to let a couple drivers go by. Looks like letting them get their laps back. Well, Caden Atkins, Corey Cook. Wow. I have never seen that. Jody Banfield letting a couple of drivers go by. Jody, go get it. Here tonight. Charlotte Oval. Dominating performance and very well respected out there coming down to the end. He let Caden Atkins and Corey Cook get their laps back, their lap back. He slowed down and let them two pass him. And then, of course, he finished off the race here as our winner. We're going to let these guys finish up the race. And, of course, we'll get the top 3 up here, and we'll talk to Jody about that. That was awesome to see. The top 5 going to finish on the lead lap here tonight. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Here on MaxSpeedTV, we have caught up here with our third place finisher here tonight, Mr. Dane Cruz. Dane, man, road course, round 3, bud. How was your racing out there? Looks like you got a pretty clean number 40.
Um, yeah, my goal was to get the 0x bonus, which is 3 points, and I was only about 2 points out of the lead, so that would have done me well. But just with like 5 laps to go, I just overshot a corner and it got loose on the brakes, and I just went through the grass, and I was pretty disappointed with myself after that. And then I missed the chicane, and Dylan caught me, and then I wrecked myself trying to keep ahead of him. So I'm not too happy with myself, but a third place, I'm not going to be too unhappy with it.
Oh, man. Well, we've still got 2 races left in the chase, so, it's not over. I mean, anything can happen in the next 2 races. I'm not sure exactly where we are at next Friday. Forgot to actually look at that. So, what do you think about the next track?
The next track is Martinsville, and
Okay, what do you think about it then? Go ahead.
I've raced there like twice on this service. I've only had it since 2019, so I haven't raced there much, but I'm not really looking forward to it, especially for 300 laps. That's going to be a tough one. I can tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, it is. And, short track, bumper to bumper, nose to tails, from possible 3 wide even at Martinsville. It's going to be kind of like a race, like a road course race. It's going to be either a make it or break it type of event.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to go into this race in Martinsville with at least a solid points lead. I kind of got screwed over at Talladega by netcode, and that took me out from like 3rd place, which is really disappointing. But we've kind of put ourselves in a hole now because I didn't get the 0x this race, and I finished behind Dylan, so it's not good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, like I said, 2 more races left, man. But hey, awesome job out here tonight. Finishing it out. I mean, 10 drivers finished out the race here. We started the lobby with 15, 2 didn't start, and we ended up with 10 still out there on the track. Even the lap cars out there, they just stayed out there. They knew it was a guaranteed top 10 no matter what. So awesome job by you, Dane. Any final thoughts, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? Of course, get ready for Martinsville.
Yeah, I'll shout out to Boosted. I didn't have him on the car, but it's always good to shout him out during the interview, I guess. And Precision Designs, I make paint schemes, so yeah.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, nice job out there again. We will see you next week at Martinsville.
All right, looking forward to it.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that was our 3rd place finisher here tonight. Let's get up here to our 2nd place finisher here this evening, Dylan Parker. Dylan, bud, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Dylan, man, you tried to make it up to Jody Banfield, but just being that far back, virtually impossible to make up. Well, I'm showing here 44.8 seconds, but I believe it was 52 when he crossed the line. So, still, that's a big gap here at the Roval. But
Oh, yeah.
But talk about it. I mean, you come into tonight, you're 1 point ahead of Noah Murray, who finished in 6th. Still going to have a good points night for him, too. But we got 2 races left now after tonight. But talk about your race here at the Roval.
Where do we start? I mean, from lap 1, we got in that little incident, and that was all on me. Apologies to Robert for that, because I just went into the corner too hard with cold tires, and it just came out from under me. So yeah, apologies to Robert for that. But after that, it was just really try to get everything I could from this race, and I got up to 3rd, and got a little incident again, but coming to the pit stops, I think we was in 4th, and I played the strategy right to come out in 3rd to be able to be in contention for 2nd. So I knew once pit cycle was coming around, there was no way I was catching Jody. But that run previous, I had the toe knocked out from that first incident,
Oh,
bunch of damage. So it was it was too late to make up all that time. So props to him though. He drove a heck of a race. He didn't get any trouble that I know of, and really kept his car clean and was very nice to everyone on the track today. So
Yeah, for sure.
props to
Even
him.
even kind of looks like the only person that this could be wrong. The only person that got 0 incidents was Anthony Marshall.
Man,
Uh,
really?
now this is just from what I'm looking at. I don't know if that is correct or not. But it looks like Jody got 1 incident. 1. Now I don't know
Man, he almost got that bonus.
if it detected it on his end because I'm looking at ATVO here. So, it could be different. So,
Yeah.
but I'm showing that the only one that didn't get it was Anthony Marshall. He finished with 0 incidents, and he was back 7 laps down in 10. I'm not saying he did or didn't. I don't know. So,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
talk to Jody about that one too. So, but regardless, I mean, Jody, like you said, Dylan, I mean, he didn't look back at the start of the race. Was you nervous at the start of the race?
well, yeah, a little bit because I was expecting the tires to be cold. Now I was maybe hoping to not have anything happen on the first lap to maybe have a shot for Jody, but as you can see, that did not go the way as planned. So I was a little nervous. I didn't think he would beat us by 50 seconds, but then again, he was one of the only ones that didn't get in any incidents tonight. I'm pretty sure the rest of the top 5 got in their fair share of little kerfuffles. So you
Showing
know,
you got 15 incidents.
yeah,
Really?
I got in a good bit of cars there today.
Oh man, oh man. Well, I know road course racing real quick. I mean, it's one of those up and down races. It could either make it or break it. But, coming in tonight, like I said, you had a good, a 1 point lead over Noah. You're still up there. Not sure how the points are going to stack going into next week at Martinsville, which is going to be another race that could make it or break it for the top 12 in the chase. So, what do you think about Martinsville, and do you have something for these drivers?
Typically at short tracks, they're my strong suit. At like a few seasons ago, that was the place you could expect me to go out and win. So not much has changed, but Jody, he's been showing some speed there too, and Dane, he's really showing some speed at short tracks as of late. So really, Martinsville, I like the track. Just gotta hope that we just keep it clean and don't get any incidents and don't have tempers flaring with everyone. So just have a clean race and hopefully get the pole and lead a lot of laps and just take home the win because it'd be really nice to get that extra points lead.
Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure. Well, Dylan, awesome job out here tonight, man. You had to do what you had to do to get it at least into second or a top 3. I mean, heck, even a top 5 here at a road course. I would just be happy to finish because I am not a road guy.
Oh yeah, this is a difficult course.
Yeah, so awesome job out there, Dylan. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
I'd like to give a shout out to TI Racing, Peak Performance Motorsports, Chris Lewis, Grubless on Ice, Willie Martin for putting on this great league, and of course you for doing an awesome broadcast.
Alrighty, buddy. I do appreciate it, man. And we will see you next Sunday night at Martinsville.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our winner, Jody Banfield, out here tonight. Jody, man, you didn't ever look back at the start of the race, man. So talk about it.
It was just trying to be smooth, no mistakes, and I think I only had one. I only had one X for hopping over the turtle.
Okay, so you did have an X.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, Jody, awesome job, man. What was the hardest part out there? I mean, you were up front the whole race. You really didn't have anybody around you other than passing some lap traffic. So really, what was the hardest thing that you had to endure?
Just don't over accelerate coming off the corners. Keep it easy on the gas pedal, and don't wheel hop it.
And don't wheel hop it. Yeah, and that wheel hop sure can mess things up, and well, you know that. So it stinks. But when you cross the stripe, I want to say you were like 52 seconds, 52 and a half seconds ahead of Dylan.
Yeah, and then I saw I think it was Hayden and Corey. They wrecked each other, so I let them go by and gave them back some time so they can finish that lap, but battling again.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's what, another point I wanted to get to is, you could have lapped everybody but the top three, and you chose at that point to back off because they were battling. That's gotta be. I mean, I've never seen that before, ever.
Well, I saw when I was coming up to them, I seen they were battling really hard, so I didn't want to get in between it.
Well, I'm sure they earned your respect. Well, I don't know. You just slaughtered everybody up there. Really wasn't too worried about you after you hit about 15, 20 seconds. I was like, nah, he's gone. He ain't unless you made a huge mistake or mistakes. There was nobody gonna catch you at all. You were gone.
Oh, I've seen that after a couple laps, but it's never over till it's over.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, until that checkered flag waves, I mean, yeah, it's not over. So, awesome job out there, bud. Gonna lead all the laps, grab the pole. Unfortunately, didn't finish with 0 incidents, but hey, man, still a dominating performance. But we do go to a short track, the Paperclip, Martinsville, next week for round 4. What do you think about it?
Hopefully get out there unscathed, and maybe some Dylan and Dane or Caden might have some bad luck, so I can get ahead of them. Since they all finished right behind me, so I didn't really gain anything.
Well, yeah, you are going to have a good. I don't know exactly how the points are going to stack up, going into next week, but sure it's going to be close.
Yeah, it's been close the whole time.
Yeah, so we'll actually it may come down to the final race of the season. It may come down just to finish one spot ahead of somebody. We don't know. Well, all righty, Jody, man, awesome job again. Any final thoughts, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight, and of course get ready for Martinsville.
Just go register yourself for Driven to Save Lives, save some people's lives. Do what BC did.
Hey, Jody, we'll let you get to it, man. And yes, do that. I don't know if I have that on. Is that on your card?
Yeah, it's on the card this week.
Okay, I've got you. Got you in a Kroger Tide machine.
Oh, it's because I don't got the number on it. That's why.
Okay. Whoops. Do apologize, but we'll see if we can get that fixed next week. All righty, Jody, we'll go celebrate, bud. We'll see you next week in Martinsville.
All right, thank you.
All righty, well, that is going to be Jody Banfield finishing it out here tonight. Just dominating performance. Led all 45 laps. Unfortunately, did not finish with 0 incidents. I do believe the only person that did was Anthony Marshall, showing 0 on my end. So, if he did, congratulations to Anthony on that. But let's get down here to the unofficial results. Depending on the admin stuff they have to do here this evening. But Jody Banfield started on pole. Well, he led all the laps. Going to win the race here tonight for round 3. Dylan Parker making his way up to second. Going to finish in second. Dean Cruz third. Caden Atkins fourth. Corey Cook fifth. Noah Murray in sixth. Benjamin Lacey seventh. Robert Lukens in eighth. William Martin ninth. Anthony Marshall in 10th. That's the 10 drivers that was left out there on the track. Bo going to finish in 11th. Arthur J. Beck in 12th. Kyle Storm and DJ Stagner did not start the race. Kyle Storm did. Wayne Smith and DJ Stagner. Wayne's going to finish in 15th here tonight. But that is going to do it here for MaxSpeedTV and the Slide Jobs Cup Series Awesome job